a quick shout out and thank you for all the new subscribers to my channel. It's been a lot of fun to see the new subscribers, and I want to specifically thank one that I need to spell. It is LAKISAJVRR3. This source made a request on the Louis Vuitton accessories, and as I say that, I realize there are audiences out there who would say that it is above and beyond, it's excessive, and it's unnecessary. My response to that is you are 100% correct. But for those of us who want them and who like them, this is for you. And there was a time I would have never dreamed of ever even having one, and I have several. So I have appreciated the kind comments. I would like that to continue if I make this video, please. And just know that I appreciate the source who's requested this, and I'm happy to go through it. These videos are meant to be helpful and educational as far as making these purchases. Yes, they are not cheap, so you want to get the right one. But if you get the right one, it can bring some pleasure and it can really dress up your bag. Okay, so we shall begin. The very first accessory that I got, or key holder, not a key holder, I'm sorry, but an accessory for the bag. It came, I got it on eBay, and it was in this box, and it was for a really good deal, and I had extra bonus points, so I did indulge. And the little dust bags that all your items should remain in when not in use. I got one that I'm really glad I have it because it's so much fun, but I don't get to use it very much because of the color scheme. But if you're ever wearing pink or purple, this is wonderful. I don't remember the line this is from. They don't make it anymore. It's when they made those really colorful beach bags. I think it was like 2009, 2010, something like that. And it had to be 2010, and I can tell you why. BJ Taylor, too, has just recently made an accessory video for Louis Vuitton, and it was very helpful. And she has other ones besides Louis Vuitton, incidentally. But she educated me in that on the metal, the brass, there should be a number, a code. I couldn't find it on this. It's on eBay, and I thought maybe I was scammed, but it has this weight to it. It's bigger than I thought. It has a quality feel to it. But I did find it, and I'm not going to try to, zoom it in so you can see it, but it's right down there, and you can tell by the numbers that it was in 2010, so that must have been it, and it has Louis Vuitton. And let me show you on the Sabine Speedy how it works. It works easily. You just pull this back. Oops. And there you can see it can dress up your bag. And I'll show this on another bag or two in just a moment. I just kind of want to go through and let you see the other bags. I think you can get an idea. It's much bigger than I originally thought. It does hang down. And if you're just wearing a pink top or something, that would just be really pretty and blingy. Another one that I like and that I use more than any other one is already on this other side. I've used it today, actually. This is called the Insolence. I hope you can see that there. It's a little big of it's called a crab claw, and it's very easy to open and close, of course. And I did notice the date code, but I bought this actually from a boutique, so I knew it was going to be authentic. But what I found is that anytime you have a leopard print, it seems to just go with just about anything. And that's a little bit surprising, but I like this. Some people put these on their keys. I don't usually like them hanging down so much, and I really don't want them to get scratched. But I do use this quite a bit. And I went ahead and showed, since we're doing accessories, and you can definitely tell I don't tie bow to save my soul, but this bandolier, I believe it's called. Am I saying that wrong? Anyway, this type of scarf is ties around your neck. You can do lots of really creative things, but I'm not that creative person, but there are videos out there that will show you. Anyway, this works really well on your bag, and it dolls it up too. And the other main one sits in this one, and this is probably the most useful. You'll get a lot out of it, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Again, it's in the pouch. It's probably the largest of all of them. It's really large. But I love the blended metals. I'm finding that nice to wear in jewelry. And I like this because I can wear this. You'll know I wear a lot of silver jewelry. The hardware on most of the Louis Vuittons are of a gold color. So it kind of clashes, I guess, but this sort of brings it all together. And so I like it for that purpose only. And you can already hear, it sounds like a little wind chime. That is the main thing about your accessories. If you are carrying a bag and you it has a tendency to make noise when you walk. So let me just show you what this looks like on a different bag. Here is another Speedy. This one's with the bandolier, but I have it stored, as you can tell, and I keep the strap on the inside. And this is what, let me show you what this would look like on. This one's really loud, isn't it? I think that's pretty. Let me show you this one on my Totally MM. Here she is. And it goes quite easily on. And I like it. Usually the accessory I'll use on a Totally, and I've shared this in another video, is I will use one of the clays. This is probably my very favorite accessory from Louis Vuitton. Inside is a key holder, so you can attach it and use it to hold your keys here. Some people hold their keys on the inside if you don't have too many. I have a tendency to keep business cards in here at all times. I can attach it on the inside of a bag. I can attach it to the outside of a bag here. And this one is also easy to work, but you'll just pull it up and out, and it will go quite easily on any of your bags, Louis Vuitton or, excuse me, otherwise. Hope you can see that. There it is hanging down. But how I also use this clay, especially with this Totally, is I'll attach it to my keys. And there, I have them like that. I can add my driver's license, some folded cash, and I could be on the go with just these. But when I carry the Totally, I like to stick my keys on one side and have this clay hanging out so I can actually locate which side my keys are on, because you've got two pockets, one on each side, and I actually will forget which one it's on. So I like to use it for that. I was showing a collection, so I'll go ahead and show you that in my Ebene I have the clay, and I like to wear that. Let me take this off. And if you would like it to be a little bit more tamed down or not so noisy, this not only has multi-purposes to hold your many business cards like I do, or otherwise, this works really well as an accessory on your bag. So if you were to get one accessory, I would hands down recommend getting this either in the bean or in the monogram, because they're very functional. I use them for lots of things, including an accessory, which I think is neat. I'm always for the functional and practical first, trust me. I forget what this is called. I don't know if it's they have it under the key holders, but I like this and I find it fun. It doesn't hold a lot, it's kind of thin, but it's still good for money and cards, and I'll use it for that. But I find this particular vernis, it's in the red, the Pomme d'Amour. I like it. I think it pops with any of the dark colors, so it works well with the Ebene. I think it works well with the monogram. And I have not indulged in an azure handbag, but I've seen the red with that azure, that white or light blue and gray, and it is lovely. It's it pops. It's beautiful, so I like it. But the monogram would be beautiful. No, they don't have, yes, I think they do have the monogram, excuse me, with the multicolor, they have that, and I think that would also be very pretty. Another accessory I wanted to share with you is one I just got in the mail a couple of days ago, and it was from eBay. They don't make this anymore on the regular, from the website. I don't remember what year this came out. I want to say it was like 2010, but it might have been 2009. It has a holder just like the other clay, so it works very well. I can attach it to keys, but what I namely wanted this for is to hold my keys. Sorry. Hold my keys. So let me take this back off. Especially when you have the vernis, it can scratch pretty easily. I've had really good luck with them, but I don't want to take chances. So if I'm going to have my keys in a handbag with the vernis especially, I can use this holder. It's not going to be big enough to hold an iPhone or hardly any type of mobile phone because it's pretty small, but I am shoving my keys in there and it goes in. It's really easy to work. So I'm showing you this because this would also work as an accessory on a bag on the inside. I think most of the time I'm going to have it on the inside of a bag using the D-ring and have it hanging inside so I could just quickly locate. And last thing I'm going to show you is here on a Neverfull. I've seen people put this on their bags and it looks really nice. I was putting it on here on the outside, and I did the infamous no placing my bag on the ground. I was in a training and I did that, and what happens is, because this is kind of weighted, the bag fell down, and when it goes down it'll just hit the ground. So I had to make sure I took it and folded it on the inside. This one is really clinky. It's really loud. And you can see here it works, but it kind of weights it down. But if you just, every once in a while, you can cinch it in, and I think that looks really pretty also. There's not a wrong way to do these, and I think that's what I like. I like the open-endedness to them. I like that you can add, the thing with them is that they're all beautiful, and it's just that added touch that's nice. Certainly not necessary, but a lot of fun. Anyway, to the LAKISAJVRR3, thank you very much for the request, and I hope all of you out there are doing well. Thanks so much. Bye.